Alright, to pick up where we left off, this is one Hiva, and they finished number 3 in our CWL. They were really strong competitors. We could tell by their scores from day one, and we knew they were going to be a challenge. So we're going to go ahead and start off the video with a triple from VA. And he's going to do a mass E-drag attack, which is, it's kind of hard to triple with this unless your heroes take out the majority of the air defenses, or you have like another tactic to get those air defenses out of the way. So those heroes went on that right hand side and cleared 2 of the air defenses, and then he sent 4 loons with a haste spell to clear that other air defense, and then he's got the stone slammer just strolling through tanking for everything, and he's going to finish with extreme amount of troops left over. So really good attack by VA, especially with E-drags. Hard to triple with that. Now the next one is going to be myself. I had a little help planning this attack from Zach, one of the co-leaders, and I did a bat drag attack, and I'll kind of show you. I did that king to funnel on that right hand side, so now it was a straight shot to get my dragons in the mix. I used my queen at the 11 o'clock to clear that air defense and make that funnel even tighter, and then from here send my dragons in from the 12 o'clock and go straight to that town hall, rage a town hall, use the warden's ability, took out the queen, and now I'm setting bats in from the 10 o'clock. Throw the stone slammer in to tank for those defenses and make our way to kind of funnel those bats in. And it actually gets to be a really close finish right here. It was extremely close. I don't know if I was going to run out of time because those bats were on so slow to clean up. So got to thank Zach a lot for the help on the plan on this attack, and 4 times speed to clean that up, and boom, there was a triple coming in on that one Hiva clan. So that was all of these triples that were in this war were pretty clutch, because we only won by 2 stars, as you can see. So that was the end of that day. Those were the only 2 triples we had against one Hiva. Now here is day 6, God of War. You know, we're undefeated right now. We just beat one Hive, and after this clan, all we had left was Rock, and Rock was right behind us in stars and percent, and they did a really good job. So we were just preparing for the next day. So right here we have a Queen Charge Miner from Butt Love. Extremely good attack from him. He charges to that center compartment. Finishes that queen, and then he's going to go ahead and send those miners in from that 10 to 12 o'clock range. Single target Inferno, not going to do a lot of damage to those miners. He's got that king for the funnel. Queen is still up in the center, so I mean the pathing for those miners is small, and that's exactly what they need to push through. And again, single target Inferno on that bottom side. Really good, well executed plan from Butt Love here. Yeah, we figured this God of War clan, they were doing mild in the Clan War League, so we were expecting a decent fight, some maybe island bases, anti-3, and they had a good variety. So yeah, we had the first 4 bases were all tripled in this war. It was pretty intense. I was number 5, and man, I was really trying to triple, but just couldn't pull it through. And here we go, VA with a Lalo attack. He's going to charge that town hall with just the heroes with using that funnel. And once he takes out that town hall, then all he has to do is worry about the rest of the base. Then he's going to start this Stone Slammer at the 12 o'clock. Tank for those defenses while those minions clean up that outside. And then, boom, just like that, he took out an Inferno and an Air Defense with just the Stone Slammer. And then he's got the rest of the La Lune pushing through from that 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock range. It was pretty awesome. Those lava pups took out the queen down there at that 6 o'clock. It's a risk that you take doing La Lune with having queen on the opposite side. So, for those lava pups to come in clutch right there, it possibly could have saved the raid. I mean, there's still a lot of cleanup, but those archer queens right now. All right, Violent Delight. Doing an E-Drag bat spell attack. Now this one's kind of gonna look like a lot like the one that I tripled with the bat drag. He's gonna use that funnel king on the right, and then he's gonna use that queen to funnel on that left hand side, and then from there he's just gonna send the bats in, and they're just gonna tear apart the middle of this base. Here comes a Stone Slammer to clean up, and then bats at that 3 o'clock. And you see like that Wizard Tower was occupied with that E-Drag, and then you only have that Inferno and Wizard Tower combo in that center of the base there, and he gets that taken out. And now, I mean, look how many E-Drags he has up for cleanup. Gonna fast forward it just a little bit to speed up those E-Drags. So much overpower. Nice job, Violent Delight. Awesome attack. Yeah, those E-Drag bat attacks, it's you don't see them a lot, but they've got a lot of value as long as you have the correct funnel with the heroes and the correct taking out like those air defenses, because I mean, it's a great attack if you think about it. Those E-Drags can chain so much, and then just have the bats do cleanup on those point defenses, so just going to distract those multi-target defenses. And here you go with Splinter. And he's just doing basically a Bow Witch attack, funneling through that Town Hall. He's got P.E.K.K.A.s leading that outside. And then Bow Witch just pushing through the center. I mean, any of these anti-3 bases with moats that go straight through the center are super, super vulnerable for the Bow Witch. And since the witch has got that upgrade, it's just even more overpowered. Got that queen pushing through, taking out that multi-inferno, saving all those cleanup troops on the backhand side. And then from there, it's just easy money, strolling through the rest of that base. Great attack, Splinter. And then the last one of the day is Nakata with a queen charge hog attack, kill squad hog attack. So he's got that funnel down pat, and like we saw, he had a triple earlier in the first video, part 1, of an excellent kill squad hog attack. And biggest thing to look out is getting that Town Hall, that queen, the CC, the king if you can, and that eagle artillery, and then it's a cakewalk for the hogs. They'll just push through the base and 3-4 heal spells, and that'll do it for them. Couple cleanup wizards around the backhand side. Hogs pushing through. Got a couple loons to keep that funnel down because that troll Tesla at that top. And then, I mean, just like that, another triple from Nakata. And with that being said, we are rolling into our hardest war, and that would be against Rock. Day 7, we're undefeated. We know we're sitting good. The unofficial clan rankings were pretty sweet. So we're going against Rock, and as soon as Battle Day started, we noticed that they were all running basically the same base, all island bases. So all we had to do was crack 1 or 2 and then figure out where to go from there. So first triple came from Para, and we had help, and actually Liam, one of our guys, was one of the first people to triple, and he cracked it for us. So big thanks to Liam, because we got, I mean, as you saw, we got a lot of triples this to finish this, and if we didn't have this many triples this attack, then we wouldn't have finished first in this April CWL. Regulators Elite was 2 stars behind us, and they had more percent. So if we didn't have the stars, then they would have beat us for first place. But they didn't. So we took first. And a lot of these attacks are, I apologize in advance, they're pretty repetitive, but every triple the CWL deserves a spotlight in the video, because this last day against Rock was a huge deal. And now here's Ka with a triple, and basically the same thing, except for this one's got a few bad spells to help out with these defenses. He's got those single target infernos, so he's going to send in bats to take those out and keep the funnel good for his kill squad going through. So he queen walked to that center compartment. He's going to send that king and the kill squad to go through, sending that wrecker to take out that single target inferno, and then bats at the 330 to take out that eagle artillery, some other point defenses, and then just keep moving around that base. I don't know if you guys saw, but he sent a baby dragon in front of that wizard tower to tank for it while those bats came up and cleaned it up. And from here, it's just, easy money, easy cleanup. These guys are just excellent attackers, and like I said in the first video, there's always something to learn, and being around these guys, it sure made me learn a lot this last CWL. Alright, and now we have Long War with the triple, and this is that base that we discussed in part 1 that was extremely common last CWL, and it's a little old now, it's been cracked, and there's multiple ways to do it, so don't recommend using this base much anymore. Yep, so he's got that the P.E.K.K.A kill squad strolling right through the middle, and then he's going to send bats to clean up that outside and take care of all those point defenses, just like how we saw before. And still one of the biggest things in these island bases, making sure that siege makes it all the way to that town hall, because with that island there and the radius between all the troops being able to access it, it's out of the Archer Queen range. I mean, it's out of all the ranges, so definitely have to make sure that your siege gets there for a safe attack. This one might have had a little luck on it. A queen strolled back through, and then the king funneled through behind her, and then from there it was just good cleanup. Alright, right, now we get to show off Liam. Liam is a Midnight Legion original, and he was one of the people responsible for helping crack this base. Created that extremely good funnel for that queen to just stroll right through the middle. You'll notice that they are both multi-target infernos this time, so that kill squad in the center is the heroes are going to stay alive a lot faster, so the single target infernos don't lock onto those heroes. And then bats from that 330 take out all those point defenses and freezing those multi-target infernos and multi-target defenses to make sure those bats stay alive. And I mean, there you go. You've got an extremely good kill squad still rolling through the bottom of that base. Boom, another 100%. Alright, here's Panda Cubbin, also known as Jord or Jordan. And he is an extremely proficient attacker, and he's really made an impression with using these bat spells. So this is basically just another imitation of the attack that we saw from Liam. Not taking any credit away from him, obviously, but I mean, yeah, George has been a very consistent, reliable attacker through the whole process. So, and then same thing, threw those bats from the 330, distracted those wizard towers and froze those multi-target infernos. Had the kill squad make it all the way until the town hall, and then I mean, look at how many bats are still left on that. Whew. Awesome job, man. Awesome job, Jordan. And we're almost at the end, guys. Almost at the end. This is going to be the last triple this CWL, and this is from my buddy Alex Hulk, and he is an extremely reliable attacker. He always has been, whether it's Wars or CWL, so it was great to see him put up a good triple this CWL. And you're going to notice it's basically the same thing. Kill squad straight through that center, sending that siege through that multi-inferno, and then bats at 330. I mean, overall, the teamwork and the effort that we all put in for the CWL is incredible. So, we have to thank our leadership, the co-leaders, everyone that was building bases and putting in effort to friendly challenge the entire week. I mean, it was a huge team effort, so I really appreciate it. And everyone, just want to say thanks for watching as we placed first for CWL. And hopefully we'll see you again next season.